You can't handle the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yoba and this is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we'll teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Now, on the 360 Degree Mastery, we decided that this year we're going to focus more on those aspects of wealth building and success that a lot of us do not really pay attention to, or we're not really aware of. Like we all know, if you want your seed to grow up and yield fruit, that means you have to tend to the surroundings, where that seed is planted, not necessarily to the seed itself. So this year we're going to spend a lot of time tending to those intangible and tangible surroundings of yours, that will help you create success, that will help you maintain, and achieve that wealth that you are looking for yourself. So today I want to start by talking to you about 5 relationships that you should not take for granted. Now, these relationships are not relationships that you often think about or you often invest any time or effort into. I know online there are so many videos, there are so many books, and there are so many platforms where they are told to pay attention to the relationship with your spouse, relationship with your children, and so on and so forth. But I want to talk to you about some strategic relationships that we tend to take for granted, that we should not be doing so. These relationships are important for our success, for our growth, and for our overall safety and development as individuals who are going for something. Now, the first of those relationships is you need to pay attention to the security men and cleaners in your place of work or business. Now, I know a lot of us, we are so focused on our business dealings that we just breeze into the place in the morning. You sweep in like royalty, like the king or like the queen. You don't even pay attention to the people who are opening the gate for you, or those people who keep your office, your work environment clean. You need to pay attention to these people. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that, you should start a romance with them or you should start giving them gifts, but something as simple as eye contact and a good morning, how do you do? How is your family? How is work today? This goes a long way, because believe it or not, these are the people who will be able to, who see things that you do not see. They know things about you that you did not even, think possible that they would know. And they are the ones who will warn you, or who will keep you in the know about certain things that could be detrimental or beneficial to your career or to your business. So if you have been ignoring, the contract staff, the security staff, the cleaners, in your area, in your place of work, then you need to stop doing that. Start paying attention to them. You need to develop a relationship with them, a cordial one at least. The second, people that you should, develop a relationship with that we often take for granted are your in-laws. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about your mother-in-law and your father-in-law, although relationships with these people are very, very important. It's very strategic. But your in-laws in general, when they are having something in the family, even if you cannot be there physically, then you send a little token from time to time. You call them up and ask after them, or you send them messages of appreciation to let them know that you are thinking of them, that you know that they exist. This will bring you closer to your in-laws, and like they always say, in Africa, your in-laws are also your second family. Okay, these people, they are very, very important to you, whether you are well off, whether you are not depending on them or not. They are very, very important to you. So you need to have a good relationship with your in-laws. Don't go quarreling with your in-laws. Even if your spouse is not having a good relationship with his or her family, that does not mean that you should carry the fight on yourself. Have a cordial relationship with them. Again, you do not have to, start a romance with them. You don't have to send them large amounts of money or expensive gifts, but just make sure that they know that you know that they exist. Now, the third group of people that you should have a relationship, a strategic relationship with, are the artisans and the casual workers, the contractors that do things for you. Your mechanic, your carpenter, your plumber. These people are very important, because these people, they come into your home, they come into your life, and they know things about you that you did not even think possible. All right, so these people, you should have a relationship with them. They have wives and husbands, they have children of their own, they have families, they have problems. Once in a while, strike up a conversation with them. It doesn't have to be deep, but it should be meaningful. Ask them about themselves, ask their opinions on certain things. things, okay? And always let them know that they are important people, because these people are the ones that keep your life comfortable. Your mechanic keeps your car running smoothly. If you mistreat him, then he's going to ensure that you're going to spend hundreds of thousands, of naira fixing your vehicle or keeping your vehicle on the road. The same thing goes with the carpenter that does work for you, the plumber, the welder, the cleaners, these artisans. If you treat them well, they will notice and they will appreciate. And the best way they will appreciate is to make your life as easy and as comfortable as possible. The fourth group of people that you should have a good relationship with are your children's teachers and caregivers. All right, your child or your children are in a school. Try and know the teachers, find out who they are. If you can find out their names, their birthdays, or something important in their life, so that when that milestone comes around, you can send the message, you can send the gift. They really appreciate that. It works wonders, I am telling you. And also the caregivers that look after your children when you are not at home. There's something that I always say to the caregivers for my children. I tell them, I said, look, the way you treat my child is going to be the way I treat you. If you treat my child like your brother or your sister, I'm going to treat you like my son or my daughter. And it has always worked for me, because they know that if they treat my children well, then I will treat them as one of my own. So have a special relationship with your children's teachers and caregivers. Then finally, the fifth one, you should have a good relationship with your rivals, with your adversaries, with your opponents in the business arena, in the career field. Have a good relationship with them. I'm not saying you should go and give them a hug whenever you see them, but let them know that they matter to your process. Okay, this will make them respect you. This will make them work hard to outdo you or to match you, and it will give you the impetus to also work harder to outdo them and match them. Life is interesting when there is rivalry, where there is competition. Let your rivals know that you know that they exist, and trust me, they will justify their existence in your life. So these are 5 strategic types of relationships that you need to be aware of. Don't take for granted. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful at all, please go ahead and click like. Share this video with somebody who needs it. Subscribe to my channel in the new year. My name is Ifeanyi Ubah. This is 360 Degree Mastery. I wish you a prosperous week ahead. Please and please, this year, pay attention to your relationships to the people around you. It is very, very important. You will get good success if you don't take them for granted. You will be able to, have things happen for you and to you that will be very pleasant indeed. I will see you next week with more tips and more information on how you can be a better and happier person with peace of mind. Namaste.